Check off more of your wish list when you get an extra battery with select Steel battery sets. Happy holidays from Steel.
The News 4 Community Partner Program. This month we highlight Charleston Habitat for Humanities Veterans Build Program. This initiative helps provide volunteer home ownership, critical home repairs, and employment opportunities to U.S. veterans, military service members, and their families. Veterans Build is for honorably and generally discharged or retired veterans. Charleston Habitat for Humanities Veterans Build. News 4's November community partner. Learn more at charlestonhabitat.org.
All right, listen up. This fall, game days shine brighter with NextGen TV. It's a powerful way to watch live local football games. Catch every play in jaw-dropping detail with premium sound that hits harder than a safety blitz. Get big kickoff energy with a stress-free, simple setup. Just plug in a small modern antenna and boom, your TV's got game. Watch your local games for free this season with NextGen TV. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
Texas A&M quarterback Marcel Reed is undefeated, heating up the Heisman race, and now he's telling all, only on the Triple Option, wherever you get your podcasts.
Think you're good at trivia? It's Game On, the perfect line.
Welcome to Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet on My TV Charleston.
Good. It's Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet. Low Country football fans, it is officially playoff time. The host, the backyard. It's James Island. It's Wando. We welcome you in fieldside. Jack DeLongchamp alongside Dean Stevens, a.k.a. Dad.
A.k.a. son. Listen, this is a rivalry that goes back. I mean, you go back to your high school days at Wando. Go back to when I was covering these two guys back in the 90s, right? This rivalry goes back a long time. They renew it again tonight. Almost kind of a rinse and repeat from last year. You and I did the first time, did a game together. It was right here. James Island came out on top in that one.
We kept our receipts. Now we're running it back. And these are two head coaches that know each other very well. Jamar McCoy, Ike Perrin. They have, in a way, kind of revitalized these programs and brought a ton of juice. And it's been really cool to see.
Well, if you look at Coach McCoy, he came here his first 2 years, both seasons under 500. Same thing going on right now with Coach Perrin. He's 4-6 on the year. These Trojans 9-1, and they are the real deal.
And they bragged on their players big time. I've been an eye on, too, defensively for Wando. They're led by their senior linebacker, Matthew Pace. Top 10 in the entire state in tackles right now.
Well, there's a couple of things I love about Matthew Pace is that you got to make him pays. He's got right around 100 tackles this year. About 15 of those for losses. And then you bring in Ben Eichelberry. I love this kid. We had him last week, man. He made an amazing hit. You got two linebackers who could lay the leather.
Yeah, for James Island, they're led by their senior quarterback. He's been in the system since he was in the 7th grade. He's a coach on the field, man. Connor Dantzler is maybe the most underrated quarterback, not just in the Low Country, but Coach McCoy says the whole state.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing in the backyard of two football programs who should be like ringing his doorbell every Saturday morning. 2,400 yards, 29 touchdowns on the year. You throw in 3 more running touchdowns, he's accounted for 32 touchdowns. He will get the snap every single play, and he is something special to watch.
Man, it's a beautiful night for football. So good, they might as well write country music songs about it. Sunny and, yeah, 75 today. But tonight's Storm Tracker 4 weather team, here is your game day forecast, sponsored by Plum Pros, serving the Low Country's HVAC and plumbing needs for 20-plus years. Toe meets leather. It's James Island. It's Wando. Right after this short break.
I called the Thumbs Up guys after my work accident.
They took care of everything. It was very simple.
They guided me in what to do till the case was closed.
If you're ever in an accident, call those Thumbs Up guys.
Call us. We're those Thumbs Up guys.
Call 843-885-8000.
Ever wonder what it's like to work at Knights Companies? It's more than just a job. It's family. Here, you're not just another employee. You're a valued member of a team dedicated to excellence and innovation in concrete construction. We're united by our passion for building the future together. Join us at Knights Companies, where your career thrives in an environment that values people, integrity, leadership, and excellence. Discover why our team is at the heart of everything we build.
Delta Force Athletics is the home of Delta Force All-Stars, Charleston's premier cheerleading and tumbling center. Our 10,000 square foot facility allows your child to discover their athletic ability, regardless of skill level. Now enrolling for after-school programs and recreational tumbling. The fun never stops. We host birthday parties and Friday night open gyms, too. Visit our website to sign up today. Delta Force Athletics. Don't miss your chance to join the Force.
What if you could change your future in just 1 or 2 years?
At Trident Technical College, you can invest in yourself and see real results.
And with low or even no cost tuition, your education is one of the best investments you can make.
It's called ROI, a return on investment.
That means what you put in today pays off for years to come.
Greater job satisfaction.
More financial freedom.
A better future.
College is worth it, and so are you.
I stepped on a wood screw and I went and saw 2 other doctors and they wanted to amputate my foot. I heard about Coastal Wound Care. Dr. Gregory and his staff saved my foot. They did a wonderful job and I can walk.
Contact Coastal Wound Care today.
It's Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet, James Island, Wando, and our main man, Mario. He's the best red hat in the country, I'm telling you. We've got the best team on board as it is playoff time. As Toe gets ready to meet Leather, we present to you tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Sunbelt Rentals.
Wando's going to be kicking off, so James Island will have first dibs at this thing. They've got explosive weapons all over the field, and you start with the quarterback, Connor Dantzler's numbers dizzying. And boy, look for number 0, Raphael Puyu.
Dantzler, Grant, Puyu, Hurtu, Kendrick, Crumpton, but up front it's an offensive line that they really rave about. Jimmy Jones, Israel Harris, Caden Vincent, Dallas Richardson, and DeMontre Cooper. Kicking off for the Warriors is Cameron Moody. It'll be a short pooch kick right around the 38. Be caught and received by Copeland Nixon, the junior tight end. And you at home might be going, what's going on here? Why the pooch kick? Anything to stay away from that scary dude, Raphael Pugh. And they feel really good defensively how they'll try to slow him down. 2 of the best linebackers, not just in the low country, but in the entire state, Matthew Pays, Ben Eichenberry. They're joined alongside Jacob Pellick, Liam Crady, Graham Robinson, Quinn Neal, and Brock Yoakum.
The other advantage of that pooch kick, if it hits the ground, anything can happen. But what's going to happen is they're going to start this series at the 38.
Dantzler with Ja'Kai Grant in the backfield. And we got a reverse early and often. Wando disciplined. They hang home, and our player to watch, Matthew Pays, with a really nice form tackle to take down Raphael Pugh.
That play was brought to you by number 17, Quinn Neal. Why? Because he secured the edge. He didn't break in for the fake. He stayed and he sealed off that end, and he forced 0 back inside, and that's where he would pick up 0 yards.
0-on-0 crime. Agent 0 on Agent 0. We're going to talk about Raphael Puyu all night long, a sophomore that leads the low country in receiving yards. A kid who the offers continue to pile in day after day. This time it's Ja'Kai Grant running through the chest. Hanging out, Charlie Caldwell. We'll see if it stands as our officiating crew has thrown their first yellow hanky of the evening.
Flag right in the middle of where that play went. So if you're a guessing man, a gambling man, I'm going to be right now. It's a holding call. But you saw the push of that offensive line on the right side. Chris McCoy telling me before the game that he's got a lineman that could help local colleges today.
Talk about Jimmy Jones right there. That's the pulling left tackle. Yeah, 6'4", 315. That'll pretty much play at every college in the area. Charleston Southern, Citadel, Souters. Jimmy Jones uncommitted at the moment, but to your point, you can teach that size. This is Malachi Washington. Ushering into the backfield is the star tight end, Sam Crumpton. He was our player of the night the last time we saw these guys. And this, a quick little skinny post. A holding call, it'll erase all of that. And it'll be tonight's first down, brought to you by Coastal Wound Care.
That was a 20-yard pickup, and that ball was thrown like a dart I was watching him before the game. He really does a nice job of keeping it up top near his ear, and then, man, it is absolutely zing.
Good coverage on the outside. That tackle made by Cade Rogers, but the sophomore at 6 foot, 185 pounds. He averages 91 yards a night, 24 yards per catch. Well on average as well. This time to the pay dirt, it'll be Malachi Washington. Pickup of about 2. It looks like he was stopped. First guy to get there, Brock Yoakum.
We saw Washington as we walked in today. He also a load. That is, you can gang tackle all you want, but somebody better be gang tackling around the ankles.
Washington missed some time due to injury. This team really deep at that running back position. We've seen Ja'Kai Grant. You've seen King Washington, just a sophomore. But when Malachi is good, to your point, quick twitch, really good in between the tackles. Usher in 2nd and 8. Dantzler, another quick slant. Great coverage on the outside this time. They're trying to pick on Javon Harrell.
Again, it's just so quick out of the hand, but placed really, really well. Tough ball for the wide receiver.
Talk about the short arm action. They're actually going to honor the baseball team, back-to-back state champions, Connor Dantzler, and his little brother as well, members of those teams in the last 2 seasons. They'll be given their state championship rings tonight at halftime. Yeah, Dantzler, he looks like a middle infielder.
Brady Dantzler, his brother. Keep an eye on Crumpler, the tight end.
3rd and 8.
He's got a clean pocket.
Harrell blanketed coverage. He was looking for Jordan Kendrick on the outside. It'll force 4th down, but there is no signs of the special teams unit. That looks like an offense.
That's going to go for it on 4th and 8. Ball at the 41. You do that for a couple different reasons. One, because your quarterback's pretty good. 2, your wide receivers are pretty good. I think they could get away with probably running the ball here as well. But also understanding that Wando's struggled all year scoring points. Struggling moving the ball. We'll talk about that in a bit. Let's see what happens. Trips low. Watch out for Crumpler, 84. Pretty good tight end.
There's Puyo to the outside. Dantzler and an untested warrior in the backfield. Shot out of a cannon is the senior captain, Liam Crady. How about Liam Crady? That's just his first sack of the season. Saving it for a special moment. First round of the playoffs. And Wando gets the stop they were looking for.
Offensive linemen coming off the field talking to each other. Yep, went right by the left tackle. Left tackle was picking up the blitz up the middle. Forgot to look to his left.
Give a ton of credit to Ike Perrin, the 2nd-year head coach at Wando. No fear. They bring a ton of pressure, bring 6. And now his offense with a chance to score first. Out in motion, their star receiver, David Vennard. He's battled injuries all year, but the senior giving it a go tonight. This time, nice little counter.
Number 23, Corey DaCosta, sophomore, 5'11", 164. Usually they're going to hand the ball off to Ryan John.
I was going to say, kind of like Ron Burgundy with the question mark at the end of the teleprompter. They threw us a curveball early. See, the starting lineup brought to you by Sunbelt Rentals. Harris Stone, Ryan John. That's not Ryan John. Corey DaCosta now getting the start for Wando as it's David Vennard, Gabriel Holmes, and Cannon DeMora on the outside.
I think they've got both running backs in, both John and DaCosta, giving them a different look.
See, 2 down tight ends. Here's John now in motion. They fake the jet sweep. Plunging forward. Looks like he'll have just a yard to gain. That's Harris Stone. Stone, the senior quarterback. He's going to have his hands full with a really ferocious James Island defense. Tony Forrest, Dawson Wilson, Rob Grant up front. Harper Woods, Bryson Bowers, True Wallace Gordon. And that linebacking core on the outside will be Paul Taylors, Burns Travis, Sammy McKelvey, and 2 really talented corners. I've loved watching these guys play in Zamarius Gladden and Deuce Prelude.
Linebacker sneaking up.
3rd and short. They're going to pitch it to the outside. What a move. Ryan John, he's going to be tackled on the outside. Great work by number 12. That was Brady Dantzler. He plays that nickel spot. They'll roll him in. It's going to be a loss of 2. Now decision time for the Warriors.
Warriors going to bring out their punt team. But you go back to the 2nd down when Stone turned it upfield. And I saw it a little bit when they played Beckham. he'll sit and he'll wait for a hole to open up. But on that particular play, right? If he just hits that first hole and doesn't wait, because it's James Allen defense, there may be a hole there for a minute, but it's going to close quickly.
A low punt. And Stone's going to fire away, but man, this could be a devastating moment in this ball game as Harris Stone's got the knee down. What do you mean seriously?
What happened?
Yeah, not so devastating, huh? Knee's already down?
Oh, the knee's already down.
Ah, you're going to check me already, huh?
No, I just was wondering what was so devastating. I thought it was like an offsides on James Allen. Wando keeps the ball.
60-yard profits loss margin would be devastating.
You know what? Our director, Cole, is so uncomfortable right now. He's like, take it to break, take it to break.
We're fighting already just like these defenses are. It's goose eggs. Wando, James Allen on the other side.
You've got a friend in the car business.
Certified pre-owned GM vehicles, easy financing, and Car Bravo warranties with no payments till February. Cruise Chevy has that, and we're giving back to our community. Together, let's drive. CruiseChevrolet.com.
At Knights Companies, we're not just in the business of concrete. We're in the business of building relationships. For over 3 generations, our family has proudly served our communities. Join us at Knights Companies, where your career thrives in an environment that values people, integrity, leadership, and excellence. Discover why our team is at the heart of everything we build. Knights Companies, excellence in concrete, built on family values.
Cruise Chevy on Rivers has a new truck or SUV you've been looking for, priced to years in with excellent trade-in values, easy financing, and no payment till February. Give it back to our community. Together, let's drive.
You've got a friend in the car business. Yes, you do.
Get all the highlights from around the Low Country after the game on News 4 at 11.
The venue, the backyard, the teams, Wando, James Island. It's a father-son broadcast. Yes, a special evening for us. So as I lead you into tonight's keys to the game,
yes.
I already apologize for the dad pun early.
What was the dad pun early?
Well, go ahead. Hit your Wando key.
Boom! Wando. Got to make them pays on the defensive side of the ball. 2 linebackers led by Pays. They're going to be the ones that really got to shore up the middle. And then offensively, you just got to be sustainable. You've got to be able to sustain drives. Like that opportunity right there, second and short, and you end up punting the ball and then suffering a devastating kneel down.
Yeah, 60
and
yards.
then James Allen just load the box up on defense and then dance the night away. Just dance the night away.
Tonight's keys to the game brought to you by Cruise Chevrolet and dad puns all across the United States. Dantzler jolted in the backfield by Malachi Washington. It's going to be a quick halfback dive. Washington finds a seam. He's going to be wrapped up and tackled from behind. Great work by Ryan Szymanski. And also into the tackles, Grayson Carter, but not before Washington gets about 9.
Yeah, a really nice job of sealing off a lane on that left side. Because initially, hitting the line, there was nothing there. Scooted left, picked up 9.
See on that left side, it's big Israel Harris and Jimmy Jones. You're going to see them run the football to that left side. They think they've got maybe the best tackle guard duo in the Low Country. Second short, Wando showing 6. Dantzler to the air. Quick out route. Puts it right on the money. The accuracy, pinpoint as the first catch of the game for Jordan Kendrick, just a sophomore. Pitch and catch.
Cade Rogers really, and it's going to be critical all night, that they've got to make that first hit. They've got to make that first hit stick. Because the athleticism of these wide receivers, you shake one tackle and it's going to be a quick 7.
That 8-yard pickup, good enough for a first down, brought to you by Coastal Wound Care, but also our first trip to the Rapid Repairs Red Zone with Top Gun playing in the atmosphere. This is a James Island student section already ready to erupt. Dantzler 1st and 10, across the middle of the field, dangerous throw. He was looking for his tight end, Sammy Crumpton. A better defense across the middle. It was Rogers and Pays there as well.
That was Grayson Carter, jumped the route. I don't know if the ball was, I think it was placed well. I think Carter just did a really nice job undercutting it. Boy, in and out of the hands.
Yeah, excuse me, Szymanski, the free safety. Carter doing a good job jumping the route. Great timing before second long. Trips at the bottom of your screen. Dantzler looking. Here's his his senior slot receiver. Alliteration's hard. James Hurd, too. Couple offers from Wingate and Newberry. Dude that averages 40 yards per game in the air, man. And really high IQ. They love getting 9 involved offensively early in ball games.
Go back to what I said a few minutes ago. You got to make that first hit stick, right? If he does, I'm talking 3rd and 7, picked up 3 or 4 after the catch, after that first contact.
3rd and 4. Keep in the air.
No, I'm running it.
Well, it's Washington to his left. Nice snap count from Dantzler. Dantzler looking out left, and he's going to pitch it out wide. 1 man to beat to the pylon. Washington good enough for a first down. Szymanski a touchdown-saving tackle. And again, this is not something that you see often. That's just the 7th catch of the season for Malachi Washington.
I meant I wouldn't hand the ball to Washington. I would throw the ball to Washington is what I meant. But he was wide open on the flats, puts it right on the money, doesn't break stride. Nice job, open field tackle to keep it 1st and goal from the 5 or 4.
Great decision-making from Connor Dantzler. Saw the pressure, threw at the pressure. And now they're knocking on the doorstep. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4. He's going to turn to hand to Malachi Washington. Washington plunging forward and good enough. Malachi Washington, his 5th touchdown of the season, brought to you by Trident Technical College. Your future, your college. Sign me up for the future of 5. Malachi Washington, so consistent for the Trojans this season. Does so and strikes first tonight.
Yeah, very efficient drive right there from 40 yards out. Saw the accuracy of Dantzler. Tough opportunity on a possible interception down at the 5 by the Wando defense. Opportunity for the Trojans to go up 7-0 here with 5:06 left in the first.
They've got 2 different place kickers. This has become special teams U, if you will. This is Isaac Lawrence. Operation clean, snap good, hold good, and it's a 7-point lead for the James Island Trojans, which just feels like perfect timing.
You know,
they down to the 3rd member of our crew, Trooper Bob. Trooper Bob, what you got for us tonight, good sir?
Well, you got the crowd in it, you got the cheerleaders in it, you got food cooking there at the food court. Also, the players, as soon as they scored, they came right off the field and ran right into that tent. And I saw the defense doing the same thing. They're analyzing each play, they're dissecting each play to see what they can do better to win this game. A lot of football left. Let's send it back upstairs.
All right, thank you, Trooper Bob. X's and O's for Trooper Bob tonight, kind of like SpaghettiOs, right? You get some X's and O's in that bowl. That's what they're doing. They're down there going through the plays, seeing that, hey, that was a pretty good drive.
I like, again, the dad pun clean, but it's not brought to you by SpaghettiOs. Our Trooper Bob Field Report's brought to you by Charleston Electric Heating and Air.
There you go.
Heating up today at the backyard. Quick strike. But you mentioned efficiency, too. This offense, man, they've been firing on all cylinders all year, and Jamar McCoy told us it really does all start and finish with the guy that's been in this program for 6 years. Connor Dantzler feels like he's playing chess, and everyone else is just playing checkers.
Yep. They're gonna, I'm not quite sure exactly what was going on, but there just something wasn't right there at the 40-yard line. We had a guy roping in from the outside, cutting the inside. I think it may have been offsides.
I just think, this school expects greatness. Cody Lenhart, I felt like a low knuckle puck to me off the foot.
Oh, yeah?
I think he just wanted another opportunity to show it off.
Who would usually shoot the knuckle puck?
Well, Goldberg did it in Mighty Ducks too, but he's the goalie. You don't see that too often.
Yeah.
Cody Lenhart, we talked about this. Lenhart, Isaac Lawrence, 2 different catchers. This is the first year of organized football that Cody Lenhart's ever played.
No way.
And Jamar McCoy found him on the field this summer and was like, yo, get off my field. He promptly booted a 45-yarder. He's like, hey, why don't you stay on my field a little bit longer, actually?
Does this uniform fit you okay?
He's a stud soccer player. They've competed for state championship here in the last 3 years. Ton of travel soccer, and just thought it was a good way to stay in shape. This a bit of a squibber, fielded by Ryan John at around the 20.
Love
He's
it.
going to break it out.
Love it.
1 man to beat, Ryan John.
Love it.
It's going to be tripped up and pushed out of bounds by Cody Lenhart.
Let me tell you why I love it. Watching this kid play last week against Beckham, it was one of those performances. The numbers weren't going to jump off of the stat sheet, weren't going to jump out of the Saturday morning papers because they don't even think they print them anymore. But this kid ran hard all night long. I just kept watching him, man. And he just left it all on the field. And I was like, man, I love that spirit. You know, they were out of the game early. He just kept plugging along, put up a couple touchdowns. Good for him. Nice return.
Immaculate field position for Wando. And this time, instead of cutting it to the outside, Harris Stone right through the heart of the defense.
There we go. I'm just saying.
See, what he's saying
Listen,
is it's not
some
that
people
hard.
could do it, right?